Why parents suffer at their old age? Why they are not welcome in the children's family? Why they are left alone at their old age? We may easily say that one parent can take care of 10 children, but these 10 children are not able to take care of this one parent. I accept that some children are careless about taking care of their parents. That is what they leave their parents to suffer. However, sometimes this suffering also can caused by parents itself. So you may think I am just crazy why I am speaking this video is not only for those old parents, this is for young generation too, because this young generation also will become one day old and they will also suffer, and this is a cycle going on, that old people will suffer, old people will suffer. Why? So here I will point out some of the reason. The first reason, I would say, children lack example to care for their parents. What do I mean by this? It's simple, because see, what is the picture for today's family? If you see a family picture, you will see husband, wife, and some children are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, as many they have. There is rarely you will see grandparents, like grandmom, grandfather, then father, then mother, then children and all. You will not see this kind of family photo. And not only in photo, this picture has been set on the children's mind. Like a children is growing up in a family where they will see only their mom and dad, they will not see their grandparents, and the same children will grow up and will one day become parent. When they will become parent, they know that a family means there has to be one husband, one wife, and children, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Now if they are having that picture in their mind, then they will not give space for their parents, means those who are grandparents, they will not give space, because they have not seen that grandparents are welcome. How they are welcome? Sometimes they will see grandparents are there, they are respecting how they live separately. Well, if grandparents are living separately, these children, these kids who are seeing that how my parents are treating my grandparents, they will also do the same thing, they will repeat it, and that is what it is happening. This cycle is not going, this cycle is continuing. Why? Because we are lacking example. If we keep parents along with us, then we can continue, we can teach our children that this is how you should respect your parents. Otherwise we will say, well, we are doing some job, so we live separately from our parents. Maybe monthly once or weekly once we visit our parents. Don't worry, your children also will visit you. Maybe you may work in Mumbai, or you may work in some other parts of country. Your children also will work in some other part of the world, then they will also visit you once in a while, maybe once in a year. You may feel bad, but this is what you are teaching, that is what they are doing. So this is the first reason, I would say, not first, this is the big reason that I see that parents are left out, or parents are not welcome, because they themselves has not welcomed their parents. That is what they are not welcome. They have left their parents to suffer. That is what these children also will leave them. So what they see, that they will not do what they don't see. If we are teaching that parents must be a part of their family till the death, so they will keep it. But if we are teaching there is some option, so that option they will take it, and they will treat accordingly. The second reason, I would say, is ideological difference. Like parents are having old ideas, and these children are filled with new ideas. So sometimes their idea contradict each other. Old parents, they most of the time filled with prejudice, old belief system, but this new generation, they might be educated, they might thinking logically, so they will ask always why. So there is class always happening. So what is happening, these parents find difficulty to adjust with these children, or these children are finding difficulty to adjust with parents. So even if they live together, but there will be some misunderstanding, there will be some gap among them. So this is also a reason. Along with this, I would say cultural difference. You would say most of the parents, they want to hold on to their culture, so they will not leave their culture, and this culture sometimes filled with all prejudice, they have no explanation, they have no meaning at all. And these children, they are educated, parents only send them for education. Now once they get education, they can ask why, and if they are not getting answer for that why, they may have certain problem with their parents. They will say that why are you doing this, because this is meaningless, because these children are filled with adverse mindset and they are having educated mind. So they will ask this question because they learn to think logically. Another reason, I would say, a mentality or an attitude that children have been observing throughout their life. What is that? There is one who earn, he or she is the boss for that family. One who earn money, one who work. So he or she is the boss of that family. So if it is, so there is a problem. So they are observing the ego, like parents will say, see, whatever we say you have to do it, we are the boss. If you don't listen to us, go away from home, you have to do it. Sometimes they say these things to teach their children, but this can bring a negative meaning also. What that, see, when a parents is earning, or they are earning, their children are not earning anything, especially in youth age. So what is happening, they can think that we are boss, we can say whatever we want. Now at the old age, these parents who is having job now, they will not have job, and these children, they will get job. So what will happen, they will say, now we are the boss. Children will say, we are the boss, now you have to listen to us. Then parents will suffer, because of their ego only they are suffering. Then another thing is, jobless is useless. So youth children, they are taught that if you are not doing any job, that means you are useless, and they will be filled with their mind lot of negative words. So because of that also, these children, they think, well, let me get a job, I will go away from home. So they will be fed up with the word of their parents, that once they get job, they will leave their parents and they will go somewhere. Along with this, another thing I will say, cultivating bitterness in the mind of children with negativity. Cultivating bitterness in the mind of children with negativity. Lots of negative word has been told to these children as they are growing up. So these negative words are becoming a heap of bitterness in their mind. So later when these children are getting married, or they are having own family, so they will say, let us get rid of parents. Why? Because they are already having lot of bitterness against their parents. So this also play a major role. Another reason, I would say, children are getting less attention from their parents. There is a stage when children supposed to get love, care, affection from their parents, but on that age, instead of getting love and care, they are getting academic pressure and command to obey. That is what they develop a free living mentality apart from their parents. Also there is another reason, that children are taught that money is more important than family and relationship. This mentality has been put by their parents only. So these parents thought money is important. Now what is the negative side of this? Negative side is, once these children becoming grow, they have their own family, their own kids, so they will think, well, if money is more important than family and relationship, let us get rid from these parents, because they are old anyhow, we have nothing to do with them, they are becoming extra burden, because we can live up our own. So if we don't listen to them also, no matter, because we are becoming adult, we can do everything our, so let us get rid of them. So they will start to ignore, they will start to avoid, they will not give even food to them. So this problem also caused by this money mentality. And last reason I will say, parents love to live on the past, like they will drag their children to live on the past, but these children, they embrace the modernization. So what happened, once a son getting married with a girl, that girl may not like the old culture these parents are holding. So what will happen, these parents will say you have to do what we say, but this girl, one who become wife of a son, so this girl doesn't want to live as their parents says. So what will happen, she will provoke her husband to leave their parents. That is happening most of the time. So we may think, no, this is wrong. Even if it is wrong, these wives, they will make this husband separate from their parents. Why? Because their parents are not accepting them. If they accept what they like to do, days are changing, days are getting ahead, we all become advanced. So if we are advanced, then we have to accept their modernization. Not everything, but there are certain limitations we can accept, we can teach, see, this is what you can do, this is what you should not do. By explaining we can say, but these old people, they will say, see, we believe, so we believe, we do it in this way, so you also have to do it in this way. But these modern people, they will not do. That is what parents are getting separated from children. So here I discussed some of the point. I think this will help all parents, those who are listening, to come out from their problem. Also to the youth generation who are one day going to be that old parents. So for you also there will be some lesson from this. I think this will help you.